Hey guys, welcome back to Fun Fiero. I'm Andy.
I'm Liz.
Guys, we're here to share our fun, love, and passion for all things Disney with you guys. So thanks for hanging out with us today. If you're brand new to our channel, please consider subscribing.
And if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up.
Yeah. So today, Liz, what are we doing?
Oh, we're talking about our first day of our Disney trip. Just kind of some reflections on, just some of the things that we noticed and, just to share that with you guys.
Yeah, so some awesome stuff that happened, some stuff that was kind of a little bit weird.
Strange.
and mainly because of COVID, right? So
Absolutely.
Things have, definitely changed. But is it still as magical as we had hoped it to be? So let's just dive right in. So first, we want to talk about getting to Walt Disney World.
Yes, we flew Southwest, where they didn't have assigned seats, so you just had boarding groups that you boarded the plane on. That was a little bit weird, because you got to pick your own seat. But everybody it was surprisingly smooth.
Yeah.
The staff was super, super friendly. They were super nice. And the people were just kind of laid back, mellow. You picked your seat. I liked them because we didn't have to pay for carry-on or check bag.
Right.
So,
yeah.
And the staff was just, like I said, just so super, super friendly.
The customer service was amazing. Yeah.
Yes,
it was we had to go kind of more towards the back of the plane to find a row of three seats that we could. Because it was, they were keeping that middle seat open.
But if you're a party of 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, then you could have the entire row.
Yep.
It was okay to do that.
So thought that was, again, strange, but it was actually pretty cool, and it worked out really well. And
leaving the airplane, they're like, don't everybody get up at once and, socially distance leaving the airplane. But, man, bam. It used to be, you get up, your flight would land, you'd be like, shh, like this mad rush to the door, But this time, it was still, once again, surprisingly, it was almost like everybody was just so happy to be going somewhere that we were all really super polite about it.
Yep, so the next part is the actual Magical Express.
Yes, which was also strange because we were socially distant, so you had a row between each party, and they gave you a little seating chart, and they told you which row to go to.
They had a diagram that they went over with you, so that way you knew when you got there.
It would have been nicer had they labeled, put numbers on the rows. So the poor lady who was in row 8 and we were all in row 6. We found ourselves going, all right, are we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? All right, yeah, you're in the right spot. We're in the right spot. And we both agreed that numbers would have so helped out and made that easier to find our spots. But still, our driver was the best.
He was.
He was the bomb.
He sang to us.
He welcomed us back to Disney World, he was super magical. He did an awesome job driving us. And
when we got to the resort, of course, he unloaded all of our bags off the bus, which, just so you know, now you not only have your carry-on bag with you,
but your check bag,
so you also have your check bag. So he's having to do a lot more work. We were actually the last ones
we were.
To get our bags off.
Yeah, our bags were the very last ones that he got off.
And guys, let me just tell you this. Tip your Magical Express driver going to
your Bell Services
and your
people,
Bell Services people.
Yeah.
Absolutely. When you come from the airport to Walt Disney World to your resort, tip then when they unload your luggage, and then also tip when they unload your luggage at the airport. Yes. So just keep in mind, these guys are having to load the bus, unload the bus. They're trying to there. Yep, they're trying to do it as efficiently as possible, and they're trying to make you happy
because they're not getting as many hours as they have been getting already. And I was really super sad. Because when we got to the resort, which was awesome, they clapped for everybody who came off the bus.
That was so cool. It's management and Bell Services, they were there clapping. They were literally like your fans when you got off the bus. It was so cool.
But because we were the last luggage that got pulled off, we noticed that nobody tipped our driver.
Nobody tipped him.
And when we went to tip him,
so it was really weird.
And when we went to tip him, he told us that we were the only people who had tipped him, and he wished us a very blessed visit to Disney World, which I have to say it was. So we were really super happy to carry that blessing with us. But please, guys, tip your driver, tip your Bell Services, guys. Those folks have been super stressed for months, and our week that we were there, they have had a lot of workers tell us that this is the busiest it's been. Yeah. So you could really see kind of this hope sparking in their eyes.
Enjoy
that life was kind of sort of getting back to normal. So we just wanted to kind of fit that out there.
Yeah, and of course, again, they clapped for you when you got off the bus.
So super cool.
The other thing is that the gondolas, right? And so we were excited.
At the Pop Century.
Yep, we're at the Pop Century, so we're excited to get on the gondolas and show Morgan the gondolas.
# not really a ride, but it is.
It totally is a cool ride.
It's a cool ride, Disney. Don't worry about that.
And it was super hot, and then just just with the ventilation and everything,
So
it actually
nice.
was nice and refreshing sitting on there. But they only put one travel party onto a gondola
Which was super
at a
cool.
time.
Which
So even
was
though
super
it'll
cool.
fit up to 10, it was only 3
It
of
was
us.
only 3 of us, which was awesome. We were able to, Morgan really enjoyed it. We were able to kind of hang and relax. We did figure out, though, that from the parks right now, you can only take a bus back to resort. So
Yeah.
you can't take a bus to Disney Springs, you know, you can't go park to park because obviously there's no park hopping,
Nope.
but you have to go from the,
Park to a resort.
So just bear that in mind.
Yep.
Because we kind of had to take, the gondola back to our resort.
Yeah,
Get
but
a
it was
bus to
kind of,
go
it was
Disney
actually
Springs.
really inconvenient. And then we had to
Yeah.
wait on a bus for a while because the parks close early and everybody wants to go to Disney Springs afterwards to still have some more fun and do stuff, which makes sense, but there's long lines for that.
And at Disney Springs, what we totally noticed was that upper management was really super present. I mean, like at the Polite Pig, and even
Yes.
in all the resorts that we visited, you really saw the managers kind of just pitching in, doing whatever they could.
Yep.
Now, all these resorts are short-staffed right now.
Yes.
So they are definitely trying to just make sure everything flows for the guests. And I thought they were doing a super job.
They were making it as magical as it possibly
Yes.
could be, and they did. They did a great job at that.
They really
so,
did.
way to go, guys.
All right. The other cool thing about Disney Springs, and actually all through the parks, is they had these cute little signs that told you when your table had been sanitized when you went to sit down to eat.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to worry about, was that cleaned or not? You'd have, this table's been sanitized for you. So that was really super cool. I know it's kind of cheesy that I like that, but at least I knew.
But you know it's available too. So
Yeah,
and
exactly. So you know where to go.
But here's the other thing. So if you see somebody stand up and, right, there's not that many tables. So you see somebody stand up and that's the table that you want, you can go over there, you can stand by it. They know it's empty, right?
Yeah, they'll come
the
and-
staff knows because now they have people who are watching for tables to
Yes.
leave so they can sanitize them. You still go over there, stand next to it. Everybody
Yeah.
gets the idea. So
Yeah,
don't
my
just rush
table.
over there, throw all your stuff down and sit down and like, I'm not moving. Like,
Though
give them
we
time to sanitize
did
it.
see a few people do that.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You don't
though.
have to, though.
No, they're going to come over and say, just go over there like, obviously I'm standing here, this is my
Yeah,
table.
so come on.
And they know the other party just left. They
Yeah,
are
they do. They're
watching
watching.
these
They're
tables,
totally
guys.
watching.
So, but just be safer that way. Don't just go sit down and throw all your stuff on the table. Like, just let them sanitize it first.
And I did see some people who whipped out like Clorox wipes and went ahead and just sanitized the table themselves and
There you
then
go.
let the fella come over and sanitize it again. So I guess you could never be too safe.
All right.
Right. Now back to the resort.
Yes.
I know, right? That was strange. I loved how the fact that the remote and the H2O products in the shower both had plastic wrap over them.
Yes.
And they had like a little cleaned.
Yeah, it actually says
Clean.
clean.
A little sticker that says clean.
Yeah.
This was really super cool. And then there was also like a little placard in our room just letting us know what kind of deep cleaning they were doing, the fact that maid service is going to be every other day. It was kind of super cool to know, okay, they're interested in keeping us as safe as possible.
They really were.
Yeah.
And just kind of going to Disney Springs, right? Going back to Disney Springs now. People were, I was going to say people were trying to follow the rules.
I'd say 95% of the people, 90 to 95% of the people follow the rules.
With the mask.
Yes, with
The
the mask.
socially distancing idea
Nope.
is escaping a lot of people.
Yeah,
so,
staying 6
which,
feet away, which
it's really hard. I mean, it's
And
there.
then- but
There's
then
there are a lot of bottlenecks at Disney Springs.
Yeah,
Where
so
it's
you-
just you got people
it's
coming and
kinda
going.
tight. But
That's why
however-
we have masks, right?
Exactly.
So when you can't
have the
social
mask and
distance,
you
you
can't
have
stay to
masks.
6 feet apart. So, and most people did follow the rules. I mean, you would occasionally see somebody with their mask down as they were drinking, as they were walking, or somebody's like little nose that slipped up above their mask. And if you're at the parks, then the employees would ask you to,
Oh, yeah.
put your mask back up. But at Disney Springs, I'd say most, except for kind of crumbing together a little bit too much, most people were trying to follow the rules. Most people had their masks on, and most people, were trying to be aware of it and just kind of trying to make everybody safe.
But where people weren't following the rules, I did not see any Disney representative of any capacity asking people to put on their mask or to step off to the side if you're going to eat or drink or anything
Not at
like
Disney
that.
Springs.
Right. At Disney Springs, we did not see any of that. So Disney, there's a maybe a little bit of, you could take that and run with it and do something to make it better there. That's what we noticed.
That is what we
But
noticed.
what did we have? What was just the cutest darn thing that ever happened on day one? What was it?
Dude, it was totally the Sprinkles ATM. I love sprinkles. That song, man. I need that song in my life more often.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Here's the thing.
Just the whole thought of, let me just pick what I want on my little ATM. I didn't have to go into the store because, you know, it was Saturday night. It was busy.
And it wasn't cross-contaminated for the
No,
gluten-free.
It was so cool in this lone little box, and I was super, super happy. Sprinkles, come closer to me. Move to Denver. Please give me an ATM. I need you.
Yeah, it was just the
It was the
neatest thing.
best.
Like, I don't know, we're easily amused, but
Yeah.
you push the
love
button and
sprinkles.
there's your cupcakes, and that's
It's
so
pretty
cute.
darn good. Yeah, it was awesome.
So, guys, that's our
That's kind
thoughts
of our wrap
for the.
up for the day one.
Yep.
And what we noticed and what we experienced. And if you have any kind of questions, if there's something that we didn't talk about but you were kind of wondering, leave it in the comments below and we'll try to answer it as best as we can.
And obviously, plenty more coming as far as park vlogs and Disney vlogs.
7 more days.
They are coming your way. So there is a lot of editing. There's a lot of material that we got. So bear with us as we get through that, but we're going to share it all with you guys as promised. Can't wait to do that. Super excited. Please, though, if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel so that way you never, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video.
Absolutely. Give the video a big thumbs up if you liked it.
Yeah, and until
And if
next
you didn't, give a thumbs up anyway.
it really does help when you guys give it a thumbs up. So thank you very much. But until next time, get out there, have some fun,
And we'll see you on the flip side.